Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Omegas and welcome to my video. So this video is going to be like really unconventional. I'm not going to be used to moving my camera to a new location, so please bear with me for any technical oddities that you experience in this video because I am limited to a very confined small amount of space. But let's hop into this. In this video today we're going to be doing red magic to instill ambition and a sense of will or desire to conquer your goals or your dreams, to make sure that they become manifest, that you're digging through the dirt trying to get those fruits or seeds of progress, all right? So now there are two types of people that are going to be involved in this video here, which are going to be you. They're going to be the people who reel back and speculate and analyze, which is still good because I'm going to give you some food for thought, and there's going to be people who reel in and they absorb and take in what the spell is actually intending on doing. What this is going to do is change and warp your subconscious so you're able to, so it's a legitimate thing. It's you're self-manipulating to where like you're steering your subconscious, because the conscious mind is the cognitive thinking and thought, where the subconscious is the person in the background, right? We're going to be trying to influence that. Now, everything is symbolic and everything has a metaphorical purpose, but everything is significant, even to down to the tiniest dot. This spell is my own creation, so you get something that's authentic, and I will explain to you what things are, but I don't want to make this video too long. So if you are interested in learning about a specific thing and what it can be used for, please feel free to comment below. Also, if you have friends that are interested in this, feel free to tag them or share this video to a group if you find it to be interesting. Also, if this video is shared in a group, I'm not going to be able to see nor interact with it, so please comment on the original video if you have a question or a statement that you would like to say. Alright, let's hop into this. Alright, so right here is my main altar. I have another one in front of me. Remember that I am dealing with a very limited amount of space. I had to turn off one of the lights because these walls are too white. Anyway, so if you want to participate in this spell, I recommend getting a bowl, because there is something that you are going to have to do. You will need a bowl, a pen, or a marker, and your 2 fingers. I'm using this bowl and this pen now, or this Sharpie rather. So you're going to need to fill it up with water. Now when you get this bowl, since all of this is metaphoric and all of it is going to hold a significant purpose, make sure it's one of your favorite bowls, or maybe like a bowl that's like really important or like high in quality, because the outer shell of this bowl is going to represent your consciousness, while the water inside of it is going to represent your consciousness, the pool that's inside of your imagination and all that stuff, but we will get into that in a moment. Okay, so this is my Book of Shadows. It's what I write down all the spells and theories that I have. Well, I don't write down my theories go into a different book. But so what I did was I came up with a mantra and I came up with sigils. It's pretty much the thing that we're going to be chanting today. In short, I'm not going to get all too deep into that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to be carving these symbols, which are right here. Hopefully you can see the words. All right, and as you can tell, I decided to switch 2 together, right? Because, all right, magic, especially in my magic, it has to, I call it the magic square, right? The reason why it's the magic square is actually because it's supposed to represent a pentagram, but the square are the 4 points that represent a mathematical equation, right? Okay, so the star represents the start of magic. Then the desire, it originally was will, but you cannot will something if you don't desire it first, so I switched them around, which is good because it shows that I'm an authentic practitioner who really values the math, and I'm not giving you some half-hearted diluted spell, because we're looking for what works and not what just appeases or appeals to the imagination. Okay, you have the start of the spell, then desire, then will, then obsession, because you want to will yourself to do it, and then this desire is going to morph into an obsession, and then completion, and then end of the spell. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the power of man, the star. Okay, so I know you won't be able to see my face because I'm going to perform the actual ceremony here, right? Alright, so as you can see, hopefully, oh, that's really difficult to see. I did the carvings. I know it's fairly difficult to see, but that represents a mathematical formula. Okay, to put in better perspective, what this is going to do is it's going to supercharge, or you can just say charge, or add power to a situation that will arise to you, right? Because we are about to give that entity power. that when that moment of time comes, because remember, we are altering our subconscious mind. So this is like when you're sitting on the couch watching TV, or maybe watching the computer, or maybe on your phone scrolling through social media, there's going to be a moment where you are going to be bothered by not chasing your goals, and this is what this is going to do. All right, so at the bottom of the screen, I'm going to put down the words that we're going to be chanting, all right? Now I want you to go ahead and get your bowl, and I want you to fill it up with water. I said water earlier, but honestly, you can make it milk, you can make it alcohol, you can do whatever you want that appeals to you more specifically, you know what I mean? For me, I'm using Culligan water. I drink this water every day. All right, so now that I have a bowl filled with water, or you have your bowl, because we're going to be doing this together, I want you to remember that while we are chanting, you are going to be in line with not only me during this part of time, but also other people will also be chanting with us. So you have to remember that this is going to be performed by many people in this trapped frame of time, right? Okay, so I want you to get your pen. Now, in my theory, or my magic theory, I'm not going to go too far off on a tangent, our hands are very powerful because they represent the extension of our body and the extension of ourselves, right? The pointer finger represents intelligence. We point when we are acknowledging or referencing or stating something that we believe to be as fact. The middle finger represents power or self-indulgence, which is obvious for obvious reasons. The ring finger is obviously for love and relationships. The pinky represents our word and our loyalty to others, and the thumb represents good fortune and our behaviors and actions, right? So we're going to be using our pointer finger and our middle finger. So, excuse me, what I want you to do is on your non-dominant hand, you're going to draw 2 circles on the tips with a dot in the center, which in symbology represents the sun, or astrology specifically, which is very symbolic and very important because the sun represents the soul of our universe and the soul of our internal universe. If it looks kind of funny, like you're drawing eyes on your fingertips, you are doing it correct. All right, so now that we have the 2 circles with the dots in the center, you're going to draw an up arrow pointing towards the circle on your index finger or pointer finger. I will show you just in a second. And a down arrow on the middle finger. Using the 2, well, it doesn't matter how long your arrows are, just as long as they're there. Boom, you see that? That's what it's supposed to look like. The reason why this is important is because it represents I'm going to explain what we're going to do. We're going to touch the water with our fingertips, right? And then when the time comes, we're going to hook our fingers in the water and then pull out. So this represents knowledge giving into the water, like we are going into our subconscious and we are receiving the power of the said soul searching, if that makes sense to you. Okay, but don't do anything until it's time. I apologize, I have to move stuff around to make this more convenient for everyone. Okay, so at the bottom of the screen, I'm going to put the mantra, which is Ron Yol Odo Fa. We're going to repeat it in that succession, in that way. Ron Yol Odo Fa. Ron Yol Odo Fa. So Ron Yol Odo Fa. Ron represents desire, Yol represents will, Odo represents obsession, Fa represents completion. All right? I'm actually really excited for this because this is... Oh yeah, so while we're chanting, you're going to put your hands on top of your bowl and you're going to look into the water, or you can look on screen, but just like in the depth of your head, imagine your water is your thoughts and you're searching for that one thing that you want to accomplish, or that one dream of yours that you want to chase, or that one goal that you want to come to succeed. All right? Okay, here we go. Ron Yol Odo Fa. 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 So take your 2 fingers, place it on the surface of the water. And think about your greatest desire or the goal. Remember, you are putting your entire intelligence into this. Alright, now put your fingers into the water and turn your fingers as hooks. Now remember, you're about to pull this out, alright? You're going to use all of your strength to pull this desire out. On 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, you are now a practitioner of magic. So hopefully you liked that, hopefully you enjoyed it. To be honest, that was the first time that I've actually done a ritual on screen, let alone with a mass amount of strangers, so to me it was like exposing a very sensitive part of myself. However, if you did that correctly, you most likely felt a very weird sensation when the room went dark or the screen went dark. You should totally tell me if it works. But anyway, just let me know. All right, if you liked it, or if you felt something weird, or if you actually feel super motivated and inspired, because I feel pumped, I feel great. If you liked this and enjoyed this and you want more content in this nature, feel free to like this page and follow, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay sharp, my friends.